what we're talking about here is developing a flexibility of not only your thinking, but your very being, how you are as a person in the world, because horses, you know, they are somatic. In other words, they communicate through their bodies and through their senses. So we, as people who work with horses or are with horses, need to develop our own capacity, and humans' capacity for sensory communication is lower than horses. So how can we actually build that up so that we can have this type of conversation with horses? So for me, that's where I am in my own process, if you like, is developing my capacity to be a kinesthetic rider, to be a sensory human on the ground with my horse, to have that sort of understanding, even if it's of sort of see him within the herd, you know, how is he within the herd, and how would that inform how I am with him? And that might be different. So it's an incredibly interesting process of study, but it's not the simple way. So yeah, this is where we are. We're really interested in this, you know, the three of us, and yeah.
There's clearly there's a lot of other people that are interested in this. We all want to, and I think everyone here is interested in really pursuing this collaborative relationship with horse, where good leadership is when the horse is a leader as well as you are. Leadership takes into account and gives respect to everyone that they're leading. Leadership means you're respecting everyone that you're leading.
Yeah, and it's very true that the horse trains us as much as we train the horse. You know, if you listen to the horse, because the horse will also tell you what he needs and how he wants to be, and how he wants you to sit. And so if you really listen, then it becomes totally mutual, you know, then the horse tells you, well, you screwed up here and don't do this again. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll try to sit differently, you know, and then vice versa. We tell the horse, well, you know, I want you to do this differently, and that becomes much more of a collaboration.
Right.
Yes, listening to the horse, listening to you. It's this continual loop of dialogue, if you like, rather than a one-person monologue telling the horse what to do, which is the older way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, and that's for me, that's a real art, you know, the art of a conversation. It's hard enough with other humans, you know, how often do we misunderstand each other and misinterpret and yes.
You know, but then, you know, when you're working with a horse, they don't even speak, you know, you have to read their body language and interpret. You have to interpret ours, and it's a whole other layer, but yet it's so enriching. There's so much to learn about the horse, but also to learn about ourselves through it all.
And actually, you know, Shanna, your point there, like listen to the horse's body language through your body. Well, if your body is full of tension that you're not aware of, you're not going to be hearing an awful lot. So for me, it's a kind of, I feel like it's a bit of a duty to really work on my own body awareness and my own good organization in myself, in my capacity to move, my upright posture. All those things are incredibly important, because if I'm not in my own self-carriage, how can I possibly expect my horse to be in self-carriage? So, you know, our own, you know, work on ourselves is absolutely vital.
Yes. So Thomas, Catherine, and I are creating a container to continue this discussion onward in a new course, a program that we have done before, but we haven't done it in 2 years, called the Aware Rider. And starting March 15th, the Aware Rider begins again. We would love to have you join us to continue this conversation in depth. It includes discussions like this, but also short and long Feldenkrais lessons, right? Charlotte's and ride. So these are audio lessons that you do on the horse to explore things with your horse. It's a whole different way of looking at riding. It's not a course where we do lots of riding exercises, you know, like you do shoulder in, then turn right, and we're not doing that. This is really a course where we're really clearing away all of that and exploring the essence of what we want to do here with our.
And that, you know, that's a really individual thing. So, you know, what might be my aims and goals in my own work with my horse or my own partnership with my horse will be different to Thomas and different to Shanna. And everybody here will have some different ways and perspectives. And that is very much part of it. The other thing we have the lovely Yvonne Lübcke, who is a German trainer, equine communicator, horse osteopath, acupuncturist, a woman of many, many skills. And she is doing some short videos she'll contribute about horse equine communication and some of the ways that she works with horses. She's very, very gifted. She's worked with my horse and she's truly astonishing. So Charlotte, Zetterberg and Yvonne will be on the course too.
So we would love to have you all join us. This is such an interesting conversation.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say what I really find fascinating about these more open-ended collaborative conversations is that it's not the three of us as so-called experts, it's everybody contributing and expanding. So the conversation constantly expands. And I really, really enjoy that.
We are all enriched by the conversation with all of you. You actually help add to it.
It opens it up. And that's always our aim when we're together, is to open up the discussion.
We're the teachers, you're the students, we're talking down to you. This is, in a way, it's a collaborative learning process. Where we're learning also with you, through you. We're all learning together.
The Aware Rider, everything is live. All the sessions are live, apart from Charlotte's and Yvonne's small things. And then that will be recorded and available. You have it to download as is usual with our courses.
Yes, exactly. Everything is downloadable. There's also a podcast with all of the materials.
Exactly.
Just easily just stream it to your phone and consume it that way, however it works for you. If you have any questions, just email. We're happy to answer. Catherine, Thomas, me, any of our team, we can all answer your questions.
Absolutely.
See you all there.